Hi, guys. How are you today? Time to talk housewives. So, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to recap last night's episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Part 2. Not so good on the surface until you start diagnosing the lies yet again, Mr. Girardi, yet again. Then we're going to talk about the fallout between Erika and Kyle and how she kind of like kissed her ass. It is what it is to become her friend again. So let me go ahead, play my intro, allow more people into the room, and then I'll get right into it. Hi, guys. How are you? Okay, guys, before we get right into this, I wanted to say a few words here because I just had a few words with a certain housewife. I'm not going to say your name. I have enough class not to do that. But I want to remind everybody what this channel is about. This is a channel about how we feel about our favorite subject and our favorite housewives. A lot of times we're joking. Housewives, you guys get paid a lot of money. You're in the public eye. I'm sure Sharrell's World is not the only blog that has said something that you don't like. That's never going to happen. That's what I like about this channel is that I allow people to say what they feel. And if Perry says things vulgar sometimes, that's how he feels. That's his personality. And most of the time he's joking. Or maybe that's how he feels. It is what it is. But what you're not going to do is try to convince me to say anything I don't want to say or change the format of my show. This is a platform for people, me, Gabor, and Perry included, to say whatever the hell we want. And for whoever calls in to say whatever the hell they want. And we can joke as much as we want to, and we can speak our mind as much as we want to. Girl, please. All right? I just wanted to say that and remind everybody what this channel's about. Like, I'm nice and soft-hearted and all that, but what I'm not is a pushover or a punk. All right, let's get started. Hey, Perry.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening?
Hey, Gabor.
What's up, Gabor?
What's good? What's good?
You know what? I don't know, but I don't know what happened, but shit. Hey,
it was.
I just say what I feel, whatever. If you can't take it, I'm sorry.
Most of the time, we're talking about what we see on the show. How if you don't want anyone to say bad things about you, then stop clowning.
Right.
Like enough is enough. You're not going to harass me and think you could inbox me every now and then when you don't like something that I'm saying. I watch other blogs and they say what they want to say, and I'm going to say what I want to say over here too. So, I'm not going to be vulgar about it. I'm just going to say, girl, bye. Stop it. Because I could put you on blast and it could be a big thing, but I'm not. So whatever. It is what it is. Last night, not so good. First I got to, today is going to be a good gossip day. Okay, Stephanie, you want me to chat? No, I'm not. No, Stephanie. No, I just feel fed up. And, you can ignore someone only so much and stop, or I will put you on blast. All right. Let's talk about this. This is going to be a good gossip day because I got lots to talk about for the house, Beverly Hills, and lots to talk about with Potomac. Maybe that's, maybe people don't want things to come out. It is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe, if it's out there, I'm going to talk about it. I don't care.
I just say drop it like it's hot.
Huh?
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
And it's crazy because the show has been on for a while, and Bravo is divided up into groups. They all are divided up against each other, and it's just a cesspool of drama. Okay, so don't expect anyone to find out the drama and not talk about it. So that's the next video. But this one is what happened last night. Okay, last night's episode, which was kind of dry. Okay, it is what it is. No shade, just truth here. But more lies from Miss Girardi. And I am numb at this point when it comes to Erika. I don't care anymore. It is what it is. You keep changing your stories over and over again. It is what it is. I do think Andy Cohen did a good job, though. And we all know it's because he has to.
Right.
You know, I think we all know Andy's job is on the line, people. It's on the line, okay? It is what it is. Don't come complaining to me. I didn't do it. And I agree with some of the things that you guys were saying yesterday. He did it to himself. He built up this empire to only tear it down. I'm not in his head. I don't know what's going on. But he did a good job in asking Erika some questions that we had to know again. Now, this time she's talking about this accident again, which Gabor was the first one to say it doesn't make any sense. This time she's adding details to it. I cannot take this story being changed again. I can't take it. This time she took pictures of the brakes. I'm not making this up. She said she took pictures of the brakes and sent the picture to her orthopedic doctor, which is a foot doctor.
Not the mechanic.
It's so ridiculous. And he said, you'll be fine. Don't give him the anesthesia. He'll be fine. And he'll take care of him next week.
Right. So at
that point, we're dumb.
God was trying to
bless her. They just send Tom home at that point?
God was just trying to bless her. God was giving you your ticket so you can get, you're basically saying he was your pimp. You was giving him all your money, which is I don't believe. You know what I'm saying?
She gave all her paychecks to Tom.
God was trying to bless you, baby. God was trying to get you out that situation. Do what y'all need to do. Do what you need to do to him. He wouldn't have made it to the hospital with me, though.
I can't. Look, Erika, take the plea deal with Ronald Richards and end the madness. Okay? Well, you're going to owe somebody something and end the madness. Go ahead, Perry.
You don't have to tell her, because you know what, though? In the life she lived, a hoe with Perry, her whole...
See, you get these housewives stirred up.
No. I'm only saying, like, it's her behavior. It was only one reason she was with Tom. Mm-hmm. It's for the same reasons I just mentioned. Okay? And now she's on to the next. She probably some suite in some casino in Vegas right now, legs wide open with boots on.
Perry, Gabor, does Perry get a kick out of this? Driving them crazy. The legs wide open. Now that might be
I say the hell with them. If that's what they selling on Instagram, that's what I'm gonna talk about.
That might be true, because he asked her, did Tom ever cheat? She said yes. He said, did you ever cheat on Tom? She said, not until the divorce.
No, first she paused.
Lies.
And lies.
All of it lies.
She stuck for a second.
She did
not
pause.
Till I filed for divorce. Well, so you filed for divorce. You leaving the paralegal or the courthouse or wherever you filed at, and then, hey, I'm available now. Hey, come here, let me talk to you. No, that whole relationship, in my opinion, and she can go, oh, well, and I found out about the third girl he was dating the day I filed for divorce. No, he's been, in my opinion, he's been doing this all along, because that's how he met her.
Okay, well, let's talk about
she's been doing her thing. She's been doing her thing too.
You ain't about to be cheating on me and taking my money now. Okay, right. I'm giving you my whole paycheck and you cheating on me, spending it on other broads? No, sir. You gotta go.
Confuses me. Do Alzheimer's patients cheat?
Do all who?
Yeah. Well, they use it for excuse.
Dementia patients.
You know what, though? And some of them use that dementia for excuse. Tom, where was you at last night? Oh, I can't remember.
I'm confused.
Your ass was up in the Hilton with somebody with those panties you had in your office.
And then the panties with the tag. Am I being hoodwinked here? Like, who keeps these panties in the drawer? I'm confused. Does he know why he has the panties for? Because he's supposed to have dementia.
No,
they have the tags on them.
Mm-hmm.
Is this another publicity stunt like TJ Maxx? Bonji says, you could tell from Andy's face. He didn't believe her. All those women nodding at her lies better be ready to testify if they are called.
Yes, right.
Did you see how Kyle and Lisa and Dorit was backpedaling? Not really.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They was backpedaling.
They was like, oh, yeah, Erica. Yeah.
And Erika say,
no, bitch.
Yeah, good boy.
Bitch. You didn't have my back during the seasoning. Where were you talking during the confessional when you was talking about me? You bitches was talking about me. No, bitch.
Exactly.
They was backpedaling.
Now they want to change the narrative, and then every time she goes, and I filed for divorce. He's cheated on me multiple times. And Lisa Rinna with her little sellout, do anything for a damn $1.
God. Y'all need to stop.
Anything for $1. She's like,
and Kyle punk pussy ass.
Yeah,
really? About the girl that was cheating. When Andy asked her about the girl who was cheating, she couldn't. Oh well, Erica. Punk pussy. Go get off. You ain't no queen.
Thank you.
You ain't no queen. You ain't no queen in no show.
Miss Robinson says Erica's like Clue Game. Tom was in the kitchen with a meat cleaver that he beat the robber with. Okay, after he ate his snobby snacks. I mean, I forgot to start out with this because I was supposed to talk about Erika and Kyle, but I was so heated for somebody that made me mad as hell. I was so heated. But okay, so we all know that Erika quit talking to Kyle. She got mad at all the women with the exception of Lisa Rinna because she felt like they all turned on her.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle kissed her ass so bad to get back on good terms with her. I still don't think Erika trusts Kyle. And she did it by saying that when all that stuff came out about with Bethany saying that it was Kyle going around spreading the rumors and stuff like that, and then Lisa vouched for that. She came out and called Lisa. She told Erika that Lisa Vanderpump was a liar and apologized. And according to the rumors, Erika accept the apology, but she don't trust her. She knows the real. Erika's too street smart for that. Do you guys think this friendship is back on track?
No, I agree with you saying. No, Erika is not gonna believe Kyle because you got to go back to how she was raised. Mm-hmm. Erika got the hooker mentality. They don't trust no damn one.
Perry is trying.
I mean, she failing though, Perry, because she was giving her money to Tom. Why is you giving your money to Tom?
She lying.
I'm about to give my money. I'm about to give my hard-earned money to a dementia patient. To a motherfucker who can't remember what's going on.
Right. And then he's standing every 5'4".
And he's declining
shit here.
At least, Erika, where is the checks from the last 3 years? Because you say he was on a decline. And you was giving a nigga your money?
I know.
And you was giving him your money?
Why would you give a dementia patient your check?
If he was going on the decline, you should have been clearing the accounts. He don't know what's going on. You think I'm about to let a dementia patient get over on me?
Oh my God.
Shit.
Gabor is bringing up facts, okay?
But see, Erika, you ain't slick enough. Cause see, I watched you last night, and see, you tried to sneak that black eye and that living assistant in there, because you know that we saw that, and you tried to sneak it in there, but you didn't do it slick enough. How is the eye black? How did he get the black eye? How did the man get the black eye? We need to know. The people need to know. If you're going to bring it up, Andy didn't do good. You're giving him too much. I want to know how he got the black eye. Did he fall? Did the nurse hit him? You know, what happened? And this can't be from when the people robbed him. And the son had to go get him. No. I know that wasn't what the black eye was from.
And then
Monica says, swear, I've never seen so many bobbleheads all lined up like I did last night, sitting on that couch, nodding, agreement. Please preach, Gabor.
Yeah. But why would I give my $600,000 check to a nigga that don't know what's going on?
Yeah, it don't make sense.
You saying he was in the loop. He was in the loop. If there's a chance that he gonna forget what he doing with my money, he wouldn't have been getting it in the first place. No.
And she gonna come with that bullshit. My check was going to the law firm.
Please. No,
let it out.
Sheila says that relationship was a money grab for Erika. All lies.
Yep.
That he want us to be, want us to believe that she gave her money to Tom. Please. Gabor is, everybody's agreeing. Perry is right. Don't pros give their money to their pimps?
No, they do.
Okay, Brian's trying to get us in trouble.
No, he's right. And that's exactly what she did. I mean, she basically went from a low grade hoe to a high paid hoe. And that's the difference. I mean, let's keep it real, people. And no offense to no women. No offense to no women.
Perry, you gotta stop talking like that.
I'm talking about her act. You got no good guys out there.
But Perry, usually
but I'm talking about her. So it's not the other women. That's her mentality, and that's what she's doing. That's why she running around Vegas right now.
Perry, have you ever watched this show called Pimps Up, Hoes Down? It was a little documentary they had.
I should have seen it. I ain't seen it, but damn it, I need to.
So when the girls,
Pimps hoes down.
Pimps up, hoes down. When the hoes get their money to their pimps, they say it's for protection. What is Tom protecting you from?
He can't.
Why is you giving Tom your money?
Exactly.
You're supposed to be going, girl. You hustling backwards. He's supposed to be paying you. Why is you giving him the money? What benefit did you get for being with the man? He was 80-something years old. You know he ain't working downstairs. He ain't G. You know, G say it's still working. When Garcelle asked her how good was the D, she said it was 80-something-year-old D, right? So, I mean, it wasn't really working. So what, I mean, you hustling backwards. What was the benefits of being with the man if you got to give him your money? My money?
Kobe says Tom flirting with LVP in front of Erika, humiliated her. Did you guys think he was you probably didn't watch it this season, Perry. Do you think he was flirting with her? He called her smart. He seemed, you might be right, Colby. He seemed infatuated with LVP. It is what it is.
Yeah. Well,
Erika. Erika, I was trying to feel a little sympathy for you because I do feel like everything is on you now. But girl, you benefited, and
right. I mean, 'cause you know what? I mean, I don't even go for the feel sorry card. Okay,
she wasn't. But
if we go back, they was together like 20-something years. 20. Yeah. I'm just gonna say 20 years, right? Let's go back to 21 years. Okay. She was stripping and going to get a big gup at 7-Eleven when she left the club. Okay. He took her out of that environment. Okay. Then she came on and he gave her this little fake ass musical damn career on Broadway.
Oh, please.
She gained way more than Tom gained.
But see, Erika, I know what you're doing.
One pimp.
See, Erika, I know what you're doing. What you was doing is you was trying to say that you should leave with something. So that's why you're trying to tell us that you gave him your money so you can try to still get you some money out the deal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was giving him my money, so before y'all get stuff to the victims, I got to get what was rightfully mine. Girl, you fucked up.
Because good boy, basically what
happened to Lisa Ray. That's what happened to Lisa Ray McCoy when she was.
From what I heard is that
she was married to that man.
They actually go through the whole bankruptcy thing. I bet you Erica's putting a claim in for her Bravo paycheck.
I ain't mad at her though. I'm not mad at her.
That she gave it to the loser.
Listen, Erika done been with that old thing for a long time. She deserve a little something now. I'm sorry. Y'all ain't gonna leave me.
But you know what though? You know what? Really, you know what though? I mean, good boy. I know, man. You agree to disagree, but I don't really think at this point he owe her anything else. He gave her more than she would ever accomplish at that little bullshit ass club she was at.
Well, she wasn't at the club when she met him. She was at a restaurant. She worked at a restaurant when she met him.
Well, the same thing. Did that restaurant give her that kind of lifestyle?
Well, I mean, Perry, we seen what she had on at the reunion. She can't go get nothing else. She ain't gonna go get nothing else with no big money. She can't go get
no. I mean, no, let's keep it. I mean, because she's 50 now. She still can pull up somebody 78, 80. And that's why she's rolling around to the casino owners right now.
Stephanie said she was trying to get chose.
Hey!
Listen, I want to talk about this for a minute because Andy did a good job. I think he did better than he usually does, but he could have went a little deeper when she said that her orthopedic doctor told her he would take care of everything. So she wants to say his foot was more important than the head when they said that he had head injuries. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
See, because in my opinion, I thought she was saying that the foot, she didn't want the anesthesia because they need to do some work on the brain injury, which she don't have any doctor, right? That they did, but she don't have any paperwork that the hospital did any work. It's no paperwork that his ass was ever in the hospital.
Yeah.
That the wreck even happened, Perry. But see,
that's the whole point.
I want to see her high school transcripts. I want to see her high school transcripts because Tom shouldn't have even made it to the hospital alive. I'm sorry. But if that was my man and he was taking my money and cheating on me with 3 different women, he wouldn't even made it to the hospital alive.
There you go.
He would have passed away in rude. He would have passed away in rude. He would have passed away in rude.
Andy said to Erika, I know what you make, and it's not nothing. EJ blew through 40 million over 12 years. 600,000 K is chump change to that gold digger.
They didn't run through that money. Erika cousins got some of that money. Her mama got some of that money. They didn't run through that money. They ain't gonna make me believe that now.
Yeah.
Because you see, she didn't answer how she got their house, she got to the house. You see, she didn't answer all that now.
She did not answer that.
Mm-hmm.
So now we've got a cheating Alzheimer's patient with dementia, whatever stage it is. Then she says that she gave an explanation for her behavior, which is atrocious. Okay, people, it is atrocious. She said she's so feisty. She called it feisty. Some people call it bitchy or cold-hearted because she has to recover. That's not gonna fly with me.
Yeah.
That's not gonna fly.
The whole thing with that, it's like when you place a bet on something, it's a 50-50 chance you're going to win or lose. You bet it on, she going to get with this old dude and come out with all these millions. And what she should have did is been stacking those millions over the last 20 years.
Yeah. How do we know she hasn't, Perry?
Well, I know. I mean, that's where Lisa come in. And what I'm saying, she has, but I'm saying even the money that she could have did, her anger coming from is that she should have stacked more than what she already took out the bank.
I mean, she's just, the whole thing was ridiculous. I think he did the best he could do. I think we're numb to the situation. And at this point, we don't give a damn anymore. Whatever, Erika, whatever. Take the plea deal and let's just move on. Let's talk about this whole, so then we had to move on to Lisa Rinna's storyline, which is Scott Disick.
Oh, please.
You're acting like I'm making, like I wrote this. Look, I'll talk about what happened, huh?
And also Harry Sauce.
And Harry Sauce.
We talked about Harry Sauce. We should have. I wanted to talk about Harry's transition, but I guess that'll be next year.
When she gave us a big revelation, the big reveal is that Amelia broke up with Scott, not the other way around. Why are we talking about this? Andy Cohen, how did you let that slide for a whole season? No damn, you're having troubles. They dropped me from Twitch. I don't know what's going on. I'm having trouble streaming. Okay. Just removed it. Okay. It is what it is. Bonji says, she also said, I'm looking out for myself. What about the victims? That statement said a lot. She did say that. She also said about the victims, I hope he didn't rip off those people.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm having problems again. I don't know what's going on. They've dropped me from Twitch, and it's slow. It's frozen and slow on Facebook. Hopefully, it'll work out, huh?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Anyway, she didn't gain any sympathy points from me last night. No, it just I'm numb. Whatever, Erika. She will be back next season because we know she needs to check. Whatever. I don't give a damn about Scott and Amelia. I can't believe Andy let her get away with that.
You don't. I mean, you don't care about it, but Lisa do. And this shit was never about Amelia.
Never
about her. I mean, like Lisa Rinna thought because she ain't got no storyline. Her husband up there in Canada transitioning, like Gabor said.
Harry, you gotta stop. Y'all have to stop.
Well, I'm only saying, allegedly. I'm just saying that all this shit going on, and I really, like I told you before, it wasn't about Amelia. I think that she's so fascinated with the Kardashians that want to be a part of it. She'll be a part of it any kind of way. Whether if they offer her a gardening job, she'll take it. Or if she can get with Scott.
How old is Scott? How old was Scott?
And I think Lisa Rinna wants Scott.
Guy is 30.
Lisa
34.
Rinna wants Scott.
Yeah, my daughter, if she was dating a 34-year-old man at 19, he wouldn't have been nobody that was in rehab before and with no 3 kids and ain't never been married his first baby mama.
I think
that would have never happened with mine.
37.
Also, he almost double her age.
And you're saying that Scott wants to that Lisa Rinna wants to hook up with Scott?
Exactly. No, I'm saying like, okay. When a mother have a dream like that, when a gold digging ass mother have a dream, they don't care how they get it. It's through me or through my daughter. So she was like, well, hey, he picked my daughter. You know what? Let's wish it well. And she gave it much advertisement every time the show came on. Oh, guess what? I don't know how to feel about this, but Scott texted my daughter last night. Bitch, shut up. You know what? You want Scott for your damn self. And you just want to be famous any kind of way necessary.
You're getting out of line. You're out of line.
I wonder did she teach Amelia how to do a good blowjob? Because, you know, she claimed her hair skills is so good. Every time you look up, she's talking about how good she
does say that. How can we not judge stuff like that? When you say, I give a good blowjob, and what are we supposed to say? Act like you didn't say that vulgar comment? Girl, shut up.
Right. And that's why she looked the way she looked. That's why she looked like a bobblehead, because that head is bobbed.
Oh.
It's bobbed.
Do she grind it? Do she grind it with 2 hands too?
Yeah. Okay, y'all. Okay.
You gotta grind it.
We are bad. We are bad. Whatever. Shut up. I mean, you said it. She says it all the time, and then they expect us not to comment on it. You cannot act like that.
I mean, they say it on TV. I get the best BJs. Well, yeah. That's the only reason he whipped your ass. Now he gone.
Let's talk about this other statement that Dorit said, because she's a liar too.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to pull the picture. She says she never had a nose job.
She looked good though. Dorit
looked good. Great, but you don't have to lie about it.
I still think she had a nose job though. I think she had a nose job. I think
she had a nose job. Let's pull up the original picture. Dorit, girl, stop. Just stop lying. Stop. Here, I gotta pull it up. I'm not trying to be shady. No wonder they can't stand us. But we're not gonna let you lie. Not gonna let you come on here and lie. We got to do the side-by-side comparison. People's looks changed. I wanted to put my high school picture up, but not this much. I mean, your looks changed. Do you look the same way, Gabor, that you did in high school?
Yeah.
That was, you really did, because that was like a couple years ago. I see a nose job. Dorit, stop lying.
Oh, Dorit, girl. And you know, Dorit, I like you, but girl, you can't. Girl, Dorit, you need to stop.
Mm-hmm. Dorit, you need to stop. You know you had a nose job. You could see it's refined. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor in this area. This was a little basketball.
Well, and how you can tell too, if you look at the picture, you know how, like the picture to the right, where you see her little jawbones here, the nose don't overlap. But in that first picture, her left and right nostrils overlap her cheeks.
Look at the lips. You cannot tell me you had a little filler.
She look a little darker. Oh, Dorit.
Just say, I take care of myself. There is nothing wrong with having work done. Why are you lying about it? Somebody said the chin looks different.
You know, they accused her of having a forehead transplant a couple of years ago.
Gabor.
They did at the reunion. They said she had a forehead transplant.
It is a little shorter. It is a little shorter on the right picture. It is a little shorter than the left.
But
and you know, usually as you get older, it go back a little bit. I don't know.
She looks good though.
When she got older on the right picture, it came forward. So maybe it was a forehead job.
It could have been a good wig.
Can we talk about what's supposed to be the tearjerker scene? And that's Kyle and Kathy's relationship and their relationship with Kim and how they cried and hugged each other because they hadn't spoken in a while.
You talking about Kathy and Doogie?
I know. I'm sorry. That part was.
I ain't calling her Kyle no more. She Doogie for life.
Let's talk about Doogie. Let's talk about Dookie. Isn't that mean turd? But okay, never mind.
Shit. That's what she is. Shit. Doogie.
Dookie does mean shit. Let's talk about little shit starter. Kyle. They did not talk for a whole bunch of years, but they're always that relationship has always been rocky. Okay, Kyle is forever doing something. Either you're stealing Rick's company, Mauricio, or you're not. She's the black sheep of the family. It is what it is. And Kathy was supposed to be upset, scrunched up some tears. AT2, I dropped the link. You can come up. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to send you the link. You can come up if you want to, and I'll bring you right up. I think that Kathy has every right, and Kim, to get mad at Kyle every couple years.
You stole my goddamn house.
Yeah, you know what though? I mean, now I would say this: when they show that old clip, I wasn't watching this show back then. But what's the sister name? Kim.
Yeah, that was the girl right there.
She sound convincing though. I think Kyle did steal the damn house.
She stole the house.
Oh, you could tell how she reacted. Like, you know what? You're a liar and you are drunk and you're sick.
Right.
You don't do your sister like that. You don't do your sister like that.
Crash her character.
But she would never do Kathy. She would never do Kathy like that because Kathy got money. You know.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
And she
Nobody's messing with Kathy. Nobody's messing with Kathy. Not even Perry.
She stole that house. She stole that house. She stole that house. I believe her and Mauricio stole the house. They stole the house.
All right, let's start bringing people up because.
Hey, Ruth.
Girl, let it rip. Okay, what did you have to say about that? First of all, is Dorit a liar? Did she get plastic surgery?
She did.
She knows she did.
Yes, she did. And first of all, Dorit, if you're listening, Dorit, the next time you hire black people, remember to marry a rich white man. You bitch. Oh, sorry.
That's something that came up last night. That Dorit, they brought up the fact that she said that she's not racist. She's multicultural. Most of her staff are brown, either Hispanic or black.
So you're going to hire all these people and get a broke white man.
And she said it with a straight face. I really think she has, even though she does not come from money, she's tone deaf. And she really thought, she had to know.
A lot of poor people know what's going on. You don't talk like that.
You don't talk like that, Dorit. What was that about, Perry? Why would she say that?
Shoot.
Well, really, I think because she feel entitled like that.
Yeah.
I think I agree with you. Entitlement.
I'm not going to bow down and say that I hang out with these people because it lowers my standard in Beverly Hills. But to answer you, Garcelle, I do have black help.
Yeah,
I want
to wash my dishes and cut my grass and shit like that.
I want to see your mama best friend. That's what I want to do.
I
want to see your mama best friend.
Not only that, she's very wrong. Dorit gets her mother's credit card to do her nose while she's talking about black people. Sit down somewhere.
The shade. What's the name? Ruth is not hiding. Holding back. Be aware of Kyle before she steals your house too. Everybody, do we all agree that Kyle stole the house? And not only did she steal the house, she does. What's your girl's name? Kim wrong. Can we just say that?
Yeah, she do Kim wrong. She will never. When Lisa Rinna, listen, I don't care what my sister did. Lisa Rinna wouldn't have been jumping up on no table and throwing no glasses down on my sister, and I'm running out the restaurant.
She did nothing.
She started an argument with her.
Yeah.
She jumped on their side.
Yeah. And the thing is, I think that's the reason why Kathy can't get over the mother's death, because everything has been left on her shoulders. To see Kyle dog out the sister like that on national television, that really broke her.
Kathy did seem way more upset about the mother's death than Kyle, who I assume also loves her mother, did. Maybe Kathy was more respected.
No. I can relate.
Kathy was with her longer.
Yeah, I can relate because I'm the eldest child. My brother died first, and I was very close to my brother. I could not speak about him. Tears would just floodgate open. Until 13 months later, my dad died without getting sick. And I strongly believe that my father saved me because I was severely depressed. So I totally understand where Kathy is coming from. She would take a long time to heal because I was like that when my brother died.
Well, do you think Kathy likes Kyle?
I'm
Why
sorry,
don't they
Ruth.
fall out over a couple of years?
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really loved my brother and my dad. Oh my God. But I think she does love Kyle, but I think that there's a lot that went on between their relationship, especially Kyle's husband, more messing with the husband's company. I think
You think that's what started this mess between Kathy and Kyle?
Oh yeah, that could be deep. That could really cut deep. Yeah.
Yeah, you remember Rick didn't want none of Mauricio or none of his children at the wedding.
Yeah.
Only the Pharaoh was invited to the wedding. The rest of the
Wow.
girls couldn't even go.
Damn.
Yeah.
They got some serious problems going on there. Now it looks like she made up with Kathy and everything. Do you think that Kim is involved?
Yes, I think they're trying to mend fences now, because she did say Kyle now has Kim's new number.
She didn't even have the phone number?
No,
Damn.
she changed her number.
The hell with the phone number. She needs to have that damn house deed.
But let me say this. Do you guys remember when this Brock Beach, when she said that this Alzheimer's man, the nursing home man, what's his name again?
Tom?
Yeah. They showed him looking with a t-shirt, blue t-shirt and a busted eye.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you guys remember when Erika said Tom took care of her grandmother?
Yeah.
How the hell is a person who is going as far as taking care of your grandmother keep your check?
I'm just going to ask you straight up, Ruth. Do we believe the dementia story?
No. Tom married a prostitute that is calculating. She's very calculating.
Did you just call her a prostitute?
I'm telling you.
Okay. I did say we say what we want on this channel. Didn't I say that?
There's three things I don't like in my life: a person who lies, a person who steals, and a prostitute. These three things, I don't like them. And Erika is the three. She has, and the three move along. The husband he's a whore. He's a thief.
Okay, no. We gotta straighten this out. So you believe that Tom had affairs? Did he have affairs with dementia?
Tom can do anything. If we are having dinner, I come to your house, we are having dinner, and you try to speak, and my brother-in-law Perry says, "Go to your room." Did you see that?
He did say that one time.
In front of people, he was telling her to go to her room. So he can do anything.
So you believe, Ruth, that Erika Girardi is a victim, and some of the things she say is true.
She ain't no victim now.
No, she didn't say victim.
No victim.
She was explaining both sides. It's no victim.
Hold on, Perry. Why am I going to stay in a marriage for over 20 years? The man has no brain, he's mad, and he has no dick. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna stay in a marriage like that. What am I going in there? If she went in there for the money and the money wasn't there, why didn't you leave sooner?
So you're saying Tom and Erika were cheating on each other. The whole relationship was a sham.
Of course.
Ruth said you got to at least be able to beat it up now.
Of course. Why am I staying in something that I'm not even pounded?
Ooh,
no, you gotta pound me for me to stay in there.
All right.
Oh yeah. If there's no money, at least give me some.
They're trying to get you to go off, Ruth. Don't listen to them. Erika is also what Ruth. It starts with a B. We're not Shanta. Stop.
That woman, Erika, is a write-off, and I hope they get her off the show, because we are not going to sit here and be watching Oh man.
No, we can't have her off the show. We can't have her off the show. What are we going to talk about?
Hey, Toria.
Oh my God, Dorit.
Hey y'all.
Hey, Toria.
How y'all doing today?
Good.
Yes, last night Erika's story of the cliff changed for a third time.
Fourth time.
5th time. Okay, this time she took a picture and sent it to a foot doctor. Do you believe this story
my
now?
God.
I know it's so ridiculous.
Ain't no way in hell that gold digger was giving Tom her checks and she ain't send no picture to no damn doctor. And I usually agree with Perry, but when he said that she was opening her legs for somebody new in Vegas, no, honey, she's on her knees because she only gets old men. And Kathy Hilton, I didn't see not one damn tear. All I seen or heard was her sniffling because she got allergies and she probably forgot to take her allergy medicine.
Well, you know, she just
She's
got
like
that.
Lisa Renner. She carries a bag of pills around with her all the time.
You know, she got that new face, girl. She couldn't get it messed up.
Who has a new face?
You know, Kathy got that new face before the reunion came. That's the new face she got.
But she wasn't even looking good anyway. Her face didn't look that good.
Bruce, come, you don't think Kathy Hilton's work looks good?
No.
The face is 18, Bruce. Come on now. The face is 18.
No, it looked a little bumpy on the side when she started crying. Maybe it's the cry. I don't know.
And Erika, old as I don't know, but she looked really old.
Erica,
yeah.
Was that gray hair? And I'm not trying to throw shade again. Didn't she have gray hair in the front of her hair?
It was for the show.
It had to be. I mean,
that's for bullshit.
Yeah, when that reunion was done, she was dyeing that hair and going to Vegas.
So help me understand. The man takes the check from you, but he can allow you to use his plane and everything else and glam squad and everything. It doesn't make sense, Erika.
Nothing she does make sense. And if she gives Tom all of her money, then how did you get the money? Because you're not talking to him now to move into the new place. Why couldn't she answer that question?
And then when she said, I can't address that right now. Well, that's what I'm saying. When she said that, when I filed for divorce, you're basically saying that she was somebody else. She getting somebody else to fund her lifestyle. That could be possible. Like she had Tom when he took her out of that restaurant or strip club or whatever the boy want to say it was.
But if I'm a gold digger, why am I giving my money away? Hey, Curve.
What's up, Curve?
What's good? Sharrell, Perry, Gabor. What's good, y'all? You know,
was last night boring to you?
Oh, yawn. Yeah, I think I drank too much wine. I fell asleep like 20 minutes early. Okay.
It was bad.
It was bad. Okay. It was bad. I think that like Erika, she needs to have like an offshore Swiss bank account in the Caymans.
How do we know she doesn't?
Yeah, because if she doesn't, she's the stupidest housewife in history.
Oh
and that's what they say. I guess that's why you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, because maybe the housewife would have managed her finances better. A housewife would have managed her finances better. She would have had enough left over for some Wonder Bread. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to pretend like she doesn't have anything. Does peroxide make you delusional? I'm not sure.
we are dragging, but that's what they gave us last night. There's no need for a 4-part reunion if we're gonna have episodes like this. It's so ridiculous.
Oh my God, not without some uppers.
Yeah, oh my God.
And you know something? The only smart one among them is Garcelle. Garcelle is the only one who figured out that she needs to move with a woman with money. She chose Sutton.
Right.
That's how you choose friends.
Yeah.
Somebody with some sense and some money.
Let's talk about what Garcelle said last night. She said, how can she not talk about race? Let me see what she wrote down. Yeah, she says, if you don't see color, you don't see me. For me, this meant that she felt like we were saying, remember we said she feels like she has to act a certain way to not embarrass her culture. And to me, that was a giveaway when she said that, in my opinion.
When you say it was a giveaway, what do you mean by that?
Well, we thought that she was acting this way because she doesn't want to turn into the angry Black woman. To me, when she said, how can you see me and not see color, meant to me, yes, I'm real aware that I'm Black and of my behavior on this show. That's what that meant to me. Am I
And
the
I think
only
she
one?
came out. I think she came out and said that too, Sharrell. I think
Yeah.
she actually said that.
Those were her words. Yeah.
Mhm.
She says, if
No,
you
I'm
don't see
saying,
color,
I'm
you don't
saying,
see me.
like what you just said, like when she came out and actually said it. I think they was at what you call it, grandma, when she actually came out and said all of that. She said that at the dinner when Kathy said her and Michael Jackson, she told Michael Jackson she don't see color. That's when she made that statement. But then at grandma, she came out and said, I feel like I have to, put on for you guys. I have to always prove myself. I
Yeah.
always have to come in to the room feeling awkward and left out. So you guys don't know how that feels. Crystal probably the only other person.
Is that your dog, Perry?
I'm going out checking mics. Is that you, Perry?
No. It's not my dog today.
That wasn't me.
Is that Ruth?
No, Ruth on mute.
Over there.
It's not Ruth. And
No.
watch this. I go on mute. It's not me.
No, it wasn't me.
I don't know. Is it?
Keep
Somebody
talking.
Camilo, you got the elevator music on again?
You know what? Let me go turn it
I don't
down
have
for a
anything.
second. I keep forgetting about that. Hold on, y'all.
You see what I'm saying?
Let me
is
just turn it down for
totally
a second.
missing an opportunity. And why is she the only one at the reunion talking about why am I talking about race? That was Crystal's whole entire thing, was trying to how to eat Chinese dumplings. You know what I'm saying? So why is she the only one at reunion even having to talk about it or having that directed at her, except for what that she says she is an outsider.
Let me say this to say this. My name is Ruth and I'm from Zambia. Okay. I came here to the States over 20 years ago. Let me say this to say, I come from Zambia. We have so many white people in Zambia, but we live like one people. Why is it so hard to talk about race when assholes are walking around like they own this country by themselves?
Are you saying that America's more racist than Africa?
I think so. I totally think so. Let me tell you why I say this. They come all over Africa. Nobody questions them. They open all kinds of businesses. Nobody says anything. But when you try to come here, they treat people here who are American born. Just because they are Black, they treat them so bad. I hate that.
Right.
I've heard that people say that before. They're saying that it's more racism here in the United States than it is in Africa.
It aches my soul to
Yeah.
see how these people are treated in other countries. I've lived in so many countries. I lived in India, I lived in Belgium, but the way white people are treated in Africa, we welcome them with open arms. But the way they treat African Americans who did not choose to be in this who did not choose to be here, it really bothers me. And then you see this Black woman to try and blend in, to try and know you guys. You still have bullshit to say.
Right.
Instead of embracing her and proving us wrong.
Yeah.
It is your opportunity when you get to a platform like that to teach the world that we love you guys. And race has no place in our society. It really bothers me. It bothers me a lot.
And that proves the point as to the only time those Karens observed Garcelle as a human was after they attacked her and broke her down at that dinner.
Does she have to cry?
They made her cry to humanize
break her down
for
you to connect with her? She doesn't have to. The lady who lives 5 houses in between my mom, she's a white woman from Michigan. She's lived there all her life. A white woman and the husband.
Well, let me ask you this, Ruth. Since you said that there's more racism here in the United States, do you think Garcelle did a good job then, the way she carried herself this season?
I think she made a statement when she said, try it all your life. It hurts for me as an African person to see my people being treated in a way. It really bothers me because I followed these things from way back from Mandela. Mandela was ill-treated in his own country. put in prison for no reason. And I come to this beach, the same things are still going on.
Hello.
You know, like 400 years ago. When are you guys going to accept that these people are your people? Just, I mean, come on.
Ruth, we're still waiting for that, baby. We're still
Ruth is
waiting.
dropping facts today. I've never been overseas. You've been in Belgium. They don't have the racism problem over there either, Ruth?
They do. They do. We were actually very young. My ex-husband was a very young diplomat. We were very young. And for us to carry to drive a vehicle with a diplomatic tag, we were stopped every single day. Every single day by the cops. If I'm driving, or I mean the driver with the kids and everything, they'll stop our vehicle because our driver was a black man. You know, it's not right. We are treated like we are, I don't know where, like, get over it. This world is for everybody. And, I hate to talk about race because I'm a very kind person and I love everybody. But these people can put you in a space where you start changing who you are. But the best thing that we can do as Black people, let's love them more. Maybe they can realize it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ruth.
Yeah. And
Listen,
that's why
I have a long line, so let me start rotating. Kanita, I will bring you back, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, babe.
All right. Let me start rotating.
Bye, Canelo.
In.
Okay.
Thank you, Canelo.
Bye,
Thank
Curves.
you, Curves.
Bye, Ruth.
Okay, peace, you guys. Thanks for
That was
Blessed
very
weekend.
powerful, what she said.
That was beautiful.
It was really powerful. I've never been to Africa, and so it was good. Thank you, Curves. I appreciate the call. I'm start bringing more people in. Hi, Jill. How are you?
Hey, hi, Jill.
Hey, Jill.
Oh my gosh, how are y'all?
Hi.
Good, thank
Hi,
you.
Ramis. I remember.
Hey,
How
Lord
are you?
Ramses.
Is he frozen?
Oh
Ramses.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Hi, Diva.
Hey, gray hair diva.
I want to
Hey,
ask
Diva.
you
Hey,
guys
gray
this
hair diva.
question before we get started, because this is the first time we ever talked about this on this channel. Have any of you guys been to Africa before? And do you believe Ruth's statement that they're not as racist in Africa as they are over here against the opposite, the different races? Do you guys think that's true?
I've never been to Africa.
So I can't say.
What about you, Ramis?
Hi, everybody.
You're
Hey.
frozen.
What's up, Ramses?
Oh, he's frozen. Oh, let's give him a minute. See if it'll work itself out. What do you think about that, Jill? Is that a fascinating statement that she made?
I've heard that before from people from other countries. You know, I'm a nurse. I take care of people from all around the world, and I have heard that before, that the people feel like Americans are more racist than other countries.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
Let's talk about last night's episode. Erika told her sixth story again. For the sixth time, she talked about this clip, and this time she took a picture of the tires and sent them to her foot doctor. What do you guys think about that? Let's start with you, Jill.
No, go, Diva, go ahead.
Go ahead, Diva.
Well, Jill would know because she's a nurse, and so am I. First of all, you're not going to send pictures to no doctor and he going to make a decision off of no picture. He going to say, where's the x-rays? And if you're in the hospital right now, he going to tell you, listen to whatever they telling you in the hospital. I'm not making no decisions off of some pictures off of a cell phone. I was like, I can't right now with this nonsense. And then Andy should have asked her, where's the police? What did you call the police? He was like, oh, I don't know if there's a report. No, the question is, well, did you call the cops? Because what they do, when you call the cops about an accident, they will give you their card and say in 72 hours or 48 hours, the report will be ready and you can go here and get the report. I'm like, yo, Andy, somebody help out, ask the right questions.
Right.
And then, like Gabor said, I want to know, where's the discharge papers? Where's the report from the hospital? That's the real story. And you're not going to be in your 80s, taken to the hospital, unconscious for 12 hours, and they sending you home. They're not doing that.
Home. Exactly.
They're not doing that.
Exactly.
They're going to observe you for at least 24 hours to make sure all is well before they send you home.
I was like, the shenanigans, the nonsense. I can't take the line.
Gray hair diva is right, especially at age 80.
And diva,
yes,
being a nurse, isn't a head injury the first priority over your foot?
They wouldn't have sent him home. They wouldn't have sent him home. There's no way. I don't care what she would have said. They would not have sent him home. And if she would have insisted, they would have said, well, you want to sign him out on your own accord, and we don't agree. And you can't even do that easy. They're going to call some other people before they let you sign somebody out against the doctor's orders.
With a head injury. With a head injury.
Head injury. And you was allegedly unconscious for hours. No, but they got to make sure you okay.
Yeah.
They're going to put an IV in you. They're going to observe you for at least 24 hours. And no doctor worth his salt is going to look at some pictures and be like, oh, okay, I can take care of that.
But Gray hair diva, I got a question.
Yes.
Where's the car? I want to see the picture of the car.
You and me
Where's
both.
the car?
You and me both.
Right.
You and me both.
I'm sure if you took a picture of the brakes, that you still got.
Right.
Where's the picture?
And now allegedly she found him again. Okay, the son found him just a couple days ago.
Right.
And now she found him again, and she was the only one. And she took him to the hospital. But I was like, yo, Andy didn't believe it though, because he was sitting there, but he punked out. I don't know why all of them were so afraid of Erika. Like, and they were collaborating the nonsense last night. I was like, I can't do this right now. She was like, tell him, Kyle, tell him that story that your friend said. And Kyle, her stupid self, yeah, my friend was watching and she saw Tom and was like, yeah, he reminds me of a friend of mine that has dementia. I was like, Kyle, are you serious right now? And you read. And Lisa Randall was like, yeah. I'm like, is this really happening?
Well, let me ask you your opinion, Diva. Being a nurse, does he look like he could have dementia? You and Jill, you both are nurses, right?
You know what? Here's the thing. You cannot tell just by looking at someone. And then she wanted to say about, when he was telling that story, he was looping. But again, let's go to the war. You're going to give a man that is declining your check. You want us to really believe that? Come on now. And in addition to that, you want to have a man that's declining, look over your contract for Broadway? That's your money.
Right.
That's what you're really doing?
And in addition,
so which is it?
Go ahead.
And then you want to try to, she never answers the questions if you notice that. Every time he asks a question or anybody asks a question, she has a story. She goes into a story to distract you from her not answering the question. Just like when he asked her the question last night, she went into the story. And then the fan, remember the fan asked the real question. If you knew this man was declining, he had Alzheimer's, why would you leave him? Why would you leave a man that you was with for 20 years that funded your career and now he's sick and you out? So she tried to explain away that, and she brings up, she never answered the question. Now she wants to bring up all the affairs that he had. A high power lawyer has a flip phone. This man is a high power lawyer. They live in a mega mansion, and he has a flip phone.
Yeah,
right.
Come on.
I know.
Like, you're right.
Like, is everybody listening to this nonsense? He has a flip phone. And remember, he was saying he was working up into the last minute. So first, he's out of his mind, but then he's working up to the last minute. Then you giving him all your money, and he has a flip phone. I can't.
And she was going to leave him for months on end to be on Broadway in New York. And he was going to be all by himself.
Exactly.
So which is it?
Jill, being a nurse, is there a test for dementia or Alzheimer's, stuff like that?
Oh, there is. There's things that they can do to determine it, right? But she wants to, the thing is, she's trying to sell us this narrative. So one minute she's saying he's crazy, but then in the other minute, he's doing things that a person that is sane can handle. He was handling all of these women. So all of these women wanted him, and he wasn't in his right mind.
I know. So,
which is
Lola,
it?
And he was waiting in DC. And he was
it
waiting in DC. Maybe he was trying to get to New York.
Lola, what story's true? Is he cheating or is he have dementia? Which do you believe, Lola?
And somebody said that the flip phone is age shaming. Look, I'm a woman of a certain age. but a high-powered lawyer with a flip phone, that just doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
Even email. Actually, it makes
it actually makes sense to me because he is older. You have to remember, he's in his 80s. He ain't out
Yeah,
here.
so is my dad,
but
he's an 80s and a high-powered lawyer.
Okay. He's not out here. That doesn't mean anything though. Like just because you're a high-powered attorney or a surgeon, if you've been working for 50, 40 years, doesn't mean you're all the way current. He's a lawyer, not a computer engineer. He's not current on technology. That's not his job. That's not his field. So I know plenty of older people. I know professors in college. I mean, I got my master's degree in computer science. I know professors in algorithm, which is like a high-level math, very hard, and they're using flip phones. I mean,
well, let me ask you this, Lola. Does Erika's story make sense to you?
No, it doesn't. I
thought you were going to say, yeah.
No, but Lola, I say this. I say this too.
My dad is 88. He has a flip phone. We tried to get him a smartphone and he wasn't having it. And even in the hospital, there's doctors that have been there for years. They all have smartphones because you can get reports and you can look on the electronic portal to get a patient's record without being in the hospital. This man, she claimed, was working all the way up to the end. Remember, she sent him off to his office, and then that's when she allegedly snuck out. I mean, I hear what you're saying. There are older people that only use flip phones. I just can't imagine a high-powered lawyer with a flip phone.
But if he's cheating, on her, he wouldn't be using his main phone. He'd be using another phone. That's probably what the flip phone was for.
So you believe it? I'm just saying. I have a super chat. Does anybody know what country this is from? It's a no. Go ahead, Jill. Do you?
I thought it was Northern Korea.
Is the no count?
I don't know. I don't.
Thank you, David. I appreciate it.
Norway, isn't it?
It's Norway. Wow.
Norwegian West Coast.
Very interesting.
Okay, thank you, David. I appreciate the super chat all the way from Norway. I think.
Sharrell, I wanted to tell you something. I just found something out on my phone. The FBI has determined that they found the body of Brian Landry.
So it was him. We got to talk about that tonight, guys. We got to talk about it. So I heard that the parents. Oh, I shouldn't be saying this now. Really quickly, divert the topic. That save it for tonight. Okay.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, because right now we're talking about this.
Thank you, Lola. We will be back.
It just came in on my phone. That's what I'm just.
That's breaking news.
Right now we're talking about Strippergate. We're talking about Strippergate.
Conspiracy theories.
But didn't Erika also say that she looked at his phone one time and she saw a text from one of his girlfriends?
She saw some breasts.
Boobs. So
right.
did they really send that on a? I mean, I know.
Well, you know what though? I'm gonna tell you. Like Lola had a point to a certain degree. I get it when you're older and you're not really in a field where you necessarily need this high quality technology, right? It's not like smartphones just came out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Smartphones been the thing for the last, I don't know, I'm gonna guess and say in my world, the last 7 to 8 years. Okay. So in no way that he's doing all this stuff and
on a flip phone.
Right?
No way.
Just in my opinion, because that flip phone goes old. And then she even lied about how she texted a person trying to sell her flip phone analogy, right? Which is a lie.
Tom Girardi had 3.
He's a liar, and he had more than just a text on that damn flip phone. He had photo albums of these other hoes he's been dating.
Oh,
he's an attorney. He's
not hoes, Perry, not hoes.
But he was losing his mind. He was losing his mind, but he was so clever on those voice messages that he was leaving those victims. He was so clever. I'm just an old man. That is true. Don't be mad. I'm just an old man.
He was not on that flip phone ripping off people.
Right. Tom and Erika are all about appearances. They're two of them. Both of them are all about appearances. You think that somebody around him didn't say, "You get you a flip phone, get you a smartphone."
Listen, I went to the Apple store when I went to go get me when I went to go get an iPhone, when I upgraded my phone, it was a woman in there with the first iPhone that came out, an older woman, and they had to make her upgrade her phone, and she had them she was taking notes on how to use the phone. You know what I'm saying? Because she messed up her phone and they couldn't give her an old one they didn't have anymore, and she had to get the 10, and she was literally in there taking notes how to use that phone. And I was just thinking to myself, she ain't gonna be able to use that when she get home.
It's really,
but you know what's funny though? As much as I want to say that she's lying about the flip phone, the only thing make me change my mind a little bit is them damn dark ass wood panels all through his house. I mean, could he be that delusional?
What do you mean?
What?
I mean, like, I would say that he would
The old
adapt
style.
to society, right, and get a
The old
smartphone.
style.
But when you see his house, right, with those
Yeah.
brown panel walls and shit,
Perry, stop. Perry, stop. You a mess.
is it
Listen,
It was
possible?
an older
You
home,
know,
and they did say it was an older home, and that's why it was so hard to sell, didn't they?
I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up here because I'm going to come back with the breaking news because there's a lot to add to that story.
Sharrell, bring me back for that. Bring me back for that.
I'm coming right back with that story because I have a lot to add. I've been following it, and it's a doozy. So let me go ahead and
I want to hear Gabor's conspiracy theory.
yeah. Jill, thank you so much, first time caller, for calling in. You have to
Bye,
promise me so
Jill.
bad.
Yeah, she did it. Yep. Bye,
Steve,
Jill.
it's always a pleasure. You know I love talking to you. I love talking to you, Lola. But I'm just gonna wrap this up because I want to come back quickly and talk about the breaking news. So thank you guys for calling in. I appreciate it.
Bye, y'all. Have a nice weekend.
Bye,
Bye.
Yeah, it is about that time. Weekend, baby.
Sorry. Okay. All right, guys. Like I said, last night was more lies. If you didn't get a chance to tell how you feel, please leave it down in the comment section. I really want to go with this breaking news story that I've been following because it's very, very interesting. And I'm trying to come back very quickly, guys. And then I'm going to talk about that. And then I still have more dirt, huge dirt on Bravo. So this is going to be a long work day for me. I'm going to try to get it all in. Any last words, Gabor? On
Yeah. If y'all plan on gold digging out there, y'all don't give your checks away. That's backwards. You get the money. You don't give the money out. That's hustling backwards. That's wrong.
Harry, any last words, Gabor?
No. Gabor's right though, because if you go digging and you just digging and not coming up with shit, you're in the wrong occupation.
Like, what is in it for me?
Away.
What's in it for me? I'm with this old man. What's in it for me? I'm gonna give him my money to be with him? No.
Gavel, please, before we go, Gabor.
No.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much. I wanted to thank everyone for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Everyone with their comments. I'm so sorry I did not get to all the callers again. This is breaking news. I was going to go a little longer, but we have to talk about what's going on. This is crazy. So on 3, everybody, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.